A 4-2 day. We got a 5-game slate, and I got my top 5 player props for you guys. Let's talk some hoops. Yo, what's up, boys? It is Keystone coming at you guys with another free pick video, guys. We got some player props in the NBA to discuss today. Rolling up my sleeves, getting ready to freaking grind down the work, guys. It kind of happened again on YouTube. I mean, look at the screen. This guy had this early in the third quarter. Third quarter. Didn't score again. Came into the fourth quarter with 8 minutes to go. Didn't shoot the ball once. Everyone else shot, but not Sabonis. And he left with 4 minutes left because it was a blowout. So very frustrating. These two obviously hit. This was the free slip I gave you guys. Now, the VIP did some good things today. We got this play open right here. This has tomorrow to go. This play hit. I did give you guys this prop as the 6th prop. So we went 4-2 on the props if you were straight betting. Gave you guys this one. Told you I liked it. Wendell Carter under a block. That was a percentage play that actually hits. We hit this one on sleeper, so we hit 2 on sleeper, and we have 1 open. So this one hit, and then this one hit right here. So DeRozan had a really big game. And then, we hit this one on better as well. I think we went 1 of 2 on there, and then we lost one on Vivid as well. Kyle Kuzma against his old team, just even without Dame Lillard, just, couldn't get it done. So, this was an interesting line right here, because I gave you guys this with extreme confidence, right? On minute restriction, him and Dame both potentially, and then Dame is a scratch. Like midday, we find out Lillard's not playing. This line goes up to 30.5, and I'm like, great. Well, there goes my underplay. He didn't have a very good first half. He got into a lot of foul trouble. Ended up going way under this. It was a comfortable win, man. So good read there, I guess. And guys, I saw 1 rebound stat correction get taken away from him. My boy Trupa, a lot of you guys know him. He's saying he watched the game and there was 2 stat corrections. 2 freaking rebounds, if Trupa's right, that they took away from our guy, Keon Ellis here. We could have handled one of them, because then we would have still won the freaking play. But to have 2 stat corrections, if that's accurate, I saw 1 for sure. Very frustrating. It probably was the right correction, but god damn, man, 90% hit rate, guys. 90%. He played plenty of freaking minutes too, so it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I got 5 free picks for you guys today. Let's get right into it. All right, guys. It's it's frustrating, but I got to move on. I wish I literally try to give you guys my top plays literally for free, and then I send out a bunch of stuff to the VIP. So we're going to do it a little different today. We're going to actually be using one player twice, which I usually don't like to do, but we're going to do it today. So if you're new to the channel, definitely hit subscribe, guys. My name is Keith. Call me Keith Stone. I do have an awesome setup going this weekend. I got a literal $10 pass. It's been up for a couple days, so you missed today basically, but it's still a great value for the next 2 days. You're going to get all my UFC Seattle slips. I believe we already have a total between the books and DFS, probably about 14 total plays, maybe 15. So if you get in soon, you can still set all these slips. And then you're going to get the NBA on Saturday and Sunday as well. So head over to winnable.com. While you're there too, you can also sign up for my free plan if you're not on there yet, boys. So let's get straight in to the picks. Pick number 1 is going to be on Dabble today, guys. Or play number 1, slip number 1. Because you know how I like to give you guys slips. I don't just give you props. Maybe I should reconsider doing that. I'm also, with NBA and MLB, I will be probably doing a lot more straight betting going forward. But I just love the thrill of a DFS slip. Love giving you guys these picks. We just keep getting, I find a way to stick a loser in every one. Imagine if I would have stuck Giannis in the Dabble slip. But the reason I did what I did is because those were the best lines we were getting. I'm doing all the legwork for you guys, so you don't have to go do it. Giannis had a really good underline there. I just already identified another great underline on Sports Millions. That's going to be in the second play. So first slip is going to be on Dabble. And if you're not on there yet, I'm telling you, this is going to be a crucial app, especially if you're on my VIP. You're going to need this app for MLB season. It's going to be almost mandatory because of what they'll let us do. I'm not even going to spit that out loud what that is, because it's kind of a, I don't want them changing the rules. It's a VIP exclusive. So anyways, yeah, they'll give you a free $10. Just sign up with promo code SBAA. There is a link down below, and let's get into the picks. So pick number one, we're going to actually be taking a couple hot players right now. We're going to take Bradley Beal over 23 PRAs. That's points, rebounds, assists. Now, if we come over to Bill, on the season, this is a 55% hit rate, right? So, pretty solid right off the bat. But I like what he's been doing lately. You look at these last 5 games right here. He's gone over in 4 out of 5 and 5 out of 6. If we come down here and we look, I mean, guys, it's the Bulls. I don't have to sell you on this that much. They're just green light freaking everywhere. By position, similar players sitting here. Look at all this green that the Bulls give up. I mean, they play at a high pace. We're just going to stay in the flames. He's been actually really cruising right over this. You can see good rebound chances, 7% potential assists, scoring 25 points. Scored 25 here as well, 7 chances and 6 chances, and then scored 19 here. Basically he's hitting this. This line actually just got bumped in real time, so hopefully this didn't change on Dabble yet. But yeah, you see how they just moved that to 24.5. That's crazy. But either way, he's been blowing right past this. Look at the rebound chances here, guys. 14 and 11 potential assists. So I think that you're going to have, it's just really seems like his usage rate's gone way up. So I really like Bill against the Bulls. This is actually a road game. Don't mind that much. I didn't really check to see if they that made a difference. Actually, look at that. He's actually even better on the road. This hit rate goes up. So lock in Bradley Bill over 23.5 PRA. I think this line is just a hair too low. I think it should be at like 26. And then we're going to take our boy Joker over 49 points, assists, and rebounds, PRAs. Now, you can take whatever you want with this guy. Like, you can't pick a bad stat. If you just want to go rebounds, go for it. Assist, go for it. If you want to take him for a triple-double, I saw that Sleeper had it at a 2.0 multiplier. That's a freaking bargain. Chalkboard only had it at 1.8. I love him on the point line, too. So we'll get into that in a sec as well. So this is actually the player we're going to be doubling up on. So it's at 49. This line's too low. Like, I don't know why it is where it is right here. But normally this is a 50.5 line. So we're getting a little bit of a push potential on 49. It is at 49.5 in a couple other spots. And I'll show you guys right now. So this just got bumped again in real time. So this is actually his points. So yeah, this is too higher. That's crazy. Okay, so let's go over here to the PRA. Okay, so I changed this to 48.5. Okay. So right off the bat, we're looking at a 66% hit rate, just freaking fantastic. Now, it's always close with this guy, right? And, the minutes should be there. The one head-to-head, he flew right by this. He had 56, so went well over. I also love the fact that when he's at home, this goes up even more. Look at this, 84% hit rate this guy is hitting. You play Joker when he's at home. Once again, I have no idea why this line's so low. Maybe it's because of, this, like posting up, free throws, cutting, all this doesn't look great on paper. But when have you guys ever seen this guy play bad against the Lakers? Now they don't even have Anthony Davis, who was like the one guy they might have had. Who's going to match up with this guy? Hayes, come on, give me a break. Dude, Joker's going to eat. And as long as the game stays competitive, it should be. Luke is going to be playing. LeBron. I actually really like this game. I think there's a lot of angles you could attack here, but we're not going against this right here, guys. Look at this freaking hit rate. Insane. So take Joker on the PRA line. This is going to be bumped 100%. It would not shock me by the time I even got done with this video if this was already up at 50, like it was a 50 push line. So that's pick number 2. And guys, this pays 6x too, by the way. 6 freaking X. You set this on Price Picks, it only pays 5x. So don't be a dummy. Don't set this on Price Picks. And the last pick is also in that Denver game. We're going to be taking Gabe Vincent over 7.5 points plus assist. Now, on this one specifically, if you look at his last 20 games over here on Outlier, 75% hit rate. So I'm liking this. And I want to show you guys something too. You can see if we go over here to minutes, pretty steady, but even more steady from like right about here to over here. This was about where the AD trade happened, maybe like right in here somewhere. So pretty steady minutes. I mean, Luka's probably been back a few, and maybe that's why these are dipping. But you can see he's still going over this. So Last 10, it's 90%, and last 5, it's 100%. And if we go back to here, I had this already kind of pulled up, so he's been playing well. This is the greatest thing. Denver's giving up a ton of spot up production, guys. Him and Rui are going to have some open threes. Some of these other guys that spot up shoot. This is a perfect matchup for them. You can see similar players hit at a 67% rate. Denver has been giving up actually a lot of production. From the 3-point line over here in the corner. They're a middling defense everywhere. They have been playing even at a higher pace than they did last year. Last year they played extremely slow. This year they're actually the fifth fastest team. So I think this is a good game to target, and I like some of these ancillary options that are going to be spotting up and getting fed from LeBron, who by far and away will have the toughest matchup on the floor. They'll probably bounce between Aaron Gordon, who's probably their best overall defender, and then they'll probably give him some Michael Porter Jr. looks, who's long and lanky, give LeBron some different looks, and then I think that Luka will probably get a little bit of Porter Jr. too. We'll see, maybe a little bit of Braun. So I don't know. I'm just thinking like these two are going to be feeding some of these other guys for open shots, and I like Rui too. He's actually going to be in the next play. So, guys, I actually really freaking like this slip and a half. And then Bill up to about 25.5. I feel good about that. This one, I would just play it right where it's at, 7.5, because he's barely hit this in a few of those. But I think it's a good spot. And I didn't even show you guys, too, on Gabe. You can see overall the points plus assist that the Nuggets are giving up, like literally dead last in assists, guys. And entirely, that's wild, man. Versus the point guard, it's still pretty steady, 13 and 27. Now, say him and Luke are on the floor at the same time, he's kind of going to be playing that too, right? So it's really good here as well. So this is a good spot for Gabe Vincent. I like the over 7.5 points plus assist. That's going to be your free slip number 1. Free slip number 2 is going to be on Sports Millions. Now, my kind of curse continues over here. These guys actually have a site credit coming my way for like $250, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm hoping to get it any day now. I don't know what's taking them so long, but yeah, they have a great offer, guys. It's one of the best in the game. You deposit 10 freaking bucks and you get 50 free. Like if you're a weekend warrior type guy and you want to bet on some UFC, you could literally get $50 to play with for free on Sports Millions by just depositing $10. So you have $60 to spend on the NBA this weekend. UFC is actually not on the site. I don't know where I was actually kind of going with that, but UFC is on all my other apps, and I'm sure most of you guys are on there, and that's why you should check out that VIP pass for $10. So think about the value you're going to be getting when all these freaking UFC slips start hitting this weekend. So similar drill, guys. Same promo code SBAA. There is a link below. And if you sign up to this one right here, shoot me a text. There's also my cell phone number down below. Shoot me a text. Just show me the stage 2 where it says referred by SBAA, and then also show me a transaction of your first deposit, your transaction log. So I can see that you deposited the 10 and I can see that you got your 50. You do those 2 simple things, probably a whole 2 minutes of your life. Send me a text, say what's up. I'll hook you up with a month of VIP free. So let's get into the pick and go get your free money. We're due for a win over here, guys. It's got to happen sooner or later. So I'm just going to put them both on the screen. Joker, 26.5 points, guys. This line is too low. I'm not sure what it's at on Prize Picks. I didn't even look, actually. But I thought I saw it somewhere for, yeah, see, Prize Picks don't even have it. Yeah, okay, so 28.5. Look at this, guys. 2 points off. Don't tell me it's because the site sucks. That's not why we're losing. That's not why I haven't won a slip over here in like the last 4 or 5 tries, or maybe 3 tries. I think we did hit a 2-man not that long, or a 3-man in college last week. So usually I set 1 a day over here. But guys, Joker, look at this, 26.5 points right on the side, okay? You got to take advantage of that. That's a 2-point swing. So you guys already saw the stats with him. It's very similar on the PRA with the point line. He had 33 points, and that was with AD against the Lakers. I like his chances to get to 27 here. So fire up Nikolai Jokic for 26.5 points. And then it's kind of the same thing with Rui as it was with Gabe. Now, this guy, since the AD trade, been hyper involved. Where I thought I had him pulled up somewhere right here. Okay, so if we take this down to 13.5, overall, it doesn't look the greatest, right? But if we bump the minutes up to about, 32, which is about what he's been averaging, it's still about a 50-50 play, but you got to really look at what he's been doing recently. If we shrink this down basically to the AD trade, we'll just do like his last, 8 or 9 games, 10 games. It's much better. 70% hit rate. Didn't play very well here, but it's the same thing, guys. The versus this defensive player type, they're dead last. Okay, where does he score all his points? He scores them from spot up shooting. This is where a third of his points come from. It's the same kind of principle. The by position, you're looking at a 73% hit rate. I mean, this is a good spot for him to bounce back off this line. I expect him to have a lot of open looks. So we're going to fire him up. This line's too low, too. Let's see what it is on Prize Picks. I saw it on Dabble. It was at 14. So it was a push line, but it was the wrong side of the push line. So it's 13.5 over here, too, on Prize Picks. So this is a fair line. That's what we got it for. Probably going to get bumped. And I'll tell you this about Sports Millions, too, guys. When Prize Picks bumps lines, they do that shit quick. Underdog, they do that shit real quick. You know who doesn't do it quick? Sports Millions. You know why? Because they're new and they don't know what they're doing yet. So take advantage. It's only a matter of time. It's basically like all things have to balance out, right? Pretty much that's what's going to happen. So we've been having like a bunch of bad luck and like, it's just 2 out of 3 with hooks, 2 out of 3 with hooks. There's going to be a flurry where it's like, I can't miss. It's going to come. Hopefully it starts today. We were right freaking there, guys. We had 2 rebounds taken away on a freaking stat correction. And then we watched the bonus not do shit for like literally the last, like, it felt like 20 minutes of the game. Just nothing. Didn't take a shot in the fourth quarter. All we needed was 2 buckets and just only had one of those rebound chances taken away. And it would have been a monster day. This would have been a whole different attitude on the channel today on the free picks where we would have literally went 6-0, but instead it is what it is. So that's your free pick. Go get on Sports Millions, get all your free money they're offering, and let's cash some slips. And I'll see some of you guys on the VIP. Try to get in as soon as you can because then you got to catch up a little bit setting the slips, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be a banger. A lot of them are on the books. I think I have like 1 on Underdog, couple on Better, 1 on Dabble, 1 on Prize Picks that I set as a Flex Friday play today. And then I feel like I'm missing one. I feel like we had one in one other spot, but we have some open on Sleeper. I don't know. I'll probably set one on Chalkboard too. They have some pretty good looks over there. So, all right, boys. Peace.